A new child appeared overnight. No one saw her arrive. She was just there. Kneeling at the stone edge, she dipped her hand into the water and lifted it carefully, drinking from her palm as if she had done it many times before. Slow, precise, not a drop wasted. Someone passing by whispered to another,
"Another one."
Her hair hung in uneven tangles, as though it had been left too long without care. The 12 hushed were already watching, not close nor too far, just present, almost supportive towards the newcomers. Sheriff Brody stepped towards the girl. He hadn't slept. That much showed in the heaviness of his movements, the way each step seemed to arrive a fraction too late. His beard had grown rough along his jaw, uneven. And then he saw another, a boy. On the far edge of the fountain, legs hanging, hands resting loosely between his knees. He stared ahead, not at the water, not at the people, but at something beyond them.
"Hey, you two lost?"
Brody asked cautiously. The children looked at each other first, then past him, toward the hushed.
"You hungry? Can we get you something to eat?"
It felt like he has been asking this question more than normal. The boy tried to speak. His mouth opened. Nothing came. The muscles around his neck tensed as he grabbed it, as if an invisible hand was choking him. The girl touched her throat and shook her head at him, as if should have known better.
"They don't answer,"
someone said.
"They can't,"
chimed another.
"Same thing."
More whispers erupted from the gathering crowd. A woman leaned forward.
"There's something about her."
She paused, frowned, like something almost clicked, and then didn't.
"No,"
she said quickly.
"they're not from here. Maybe a neighboring town. They do visit sometimes."
"They're coming from the west,"
someone said as everyone's heads turned. The road was empty. No one saw the children arrive, not like the hush did.
"They came first,"
someone said, nodding to the hushed.
"At least we saw them arriving."
Now more are coming.
You think they're bringing them?
No one answered, but no one disagreed. The girl at the fountain stood. No one saw her move. The boy was beside her. Both turned. Toward the oak, toward the hushed.
"Stay where you are."
They didn't stop.
"They're going to them,"
someone whispered.
Of course they are.
Another replied.
Where else would they go?
People moved toward the square out of habit, but stopped across the open space. The hushed stood beneath the oak. Something about it felt occupied. It is the space the town always gathers in, but now, one by one, people turned away. The town gathered somewhere else instead. In front of the church, they could still see the courtyard, the 12, the new children. No one planned to, it just felt logical. A mother held two children close. She looked down at them. Something softened. Recognition. Then faltered.
"Stay near me,"
she said as warm as she could, though she did not feel it. The children didn't respond. She didn't notice. A man looked at a boy beside him.
You should be with your...
He stopped. The word wouldn't come.
Go on,
he muttered.
Just play where I can see ya.
"They're younger this time."
Who let their children wander this far?
A woman remarked, horrified at the thought.
But they just appeared.
No one sees them arrive.
Then where are they coming from?
No one finished that thought. Brody stood at the edge. watching the square, watching the children, watching the hushed.
They brought this.
Said a voice behind him. He also thought so, but this time, the idea stayed.
It must be a plague. Now they are bringing it here.
A man grumbled toward the back.
We were only good to them. Why do they bring this on to us?
A woman whined. Miss Lorne started counting.
10, 11, 12.
She paused, looked again.
It's not right.
They started over.
10, 11. I have my students accounted for. Stay close. We will go to class momentarily.
There's too many of them.
Broke a voice next to Brody. Reverend Rose looked just as troubled.
Too many what?
Children.
Reverend Rose said. Someone else tried counting this time.
1, 2, 3.
They stopped, confused.
I have mine.
She did not sound too sure.
People are starting to panic. They will start to make up stories that they will believe is true,
Brody said to Reverend Rose.
Fear-mongering creates panic, yes. People might fabricate their own theories if we can't control this soon.
Reverend Rose spoke quietly to Brody. He nodded. Under the oak, the figures stood together, the 12 hushed, the 2 children. Or maybe more. It was getting harder to tell. They were still arriving, and no one knew from where. If you enjoy slow burn horror and eerie town mysteries, subscribe to make sure you do not miss our next episode.
Where is our children?
But yours is right there.
These are not ours?
Mine is gone. Again.
Run them out of town.